Son, drop the trap.
Alright, so if you didn't tell, or couldn't tell, I haven't been uploading for the last 3 days, and that's because Hydra was down. They had problems, basically, and they had to restart the server. Sorry if you hear my team speak in the background. So it is a new map. I'm gonna do my famous key, get the goods. I get my leather tunic, and so yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier to run out now. And we've got all the farming goodies to start off. Okay, that's weird. So I'm gonna go run out and get started on a base. And before I start running off, I did realize we get 6 emeralds, so I'm gonna quickly use those on brewing stands, which would be in the brewing category. Actually, we don't get any melons, which are very useful. So we're gonna get 4 melons, and we don't really need gunpowder at the moment. So there we go. I'll be running out. Maybe I'll go see if my old base cords are taken or not, because I did set a waypoint there. So I'll get back to you guys when we're there. Alrighty, so we're at our starting base from last part of the map, and I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is simply just make an iron pick or so and start clearing out trees. But now it's not as it's still kind of bad. I'm gonna move over more towards the road. I think that is. No, it's farther away from the road. And make my base here so I can have quite a bigger claim. Just like a few blocks over. Yeah, we'll keep going a little bit more. Or let's see, /cords, so we can get close to like a Koth or something. Headquarters. Okay, maybe we'll start going on the other side of the world so we're close to both Koths, and headquarters still not that far. So I'll get back to you guys. I'm going to actually be getting a new base spot rather than this little sand place. Alright, so I found a good place with not many claims near, if FMap would load up. So I'm going to claim. I obviously don't need this many claims. I cannot. Oh, okay, so it's like F claim. Okay, now that should have claimed. Okay, that's our max claim. I really don't need that much claim, but you know, we might as well take it while we can. So I've got quite a nice looking, you know, place to make my good old base. So we're gonna start up by getting some wood and work on a temporary base. Actually, no, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna set F home yet, and I'm gonna go mining, because last time that was my mistake. I set F home and everyone started camping me. So I'm gonna go mining, and I'll get back to you guys when I found some stuff. Alright, so I found the 3x3 where I'm putting my base right here. I know I said I found a different place, but I moved over to a smaller place that's a little bit farther away. And yeah, so I'm gonna go mining now. It's still a bit laggy, but I'll get back to you anytime I do find the goods. Alright, so I didn't really find any diamonds, but I got about a stack of iron to get ourselves an iron set. And I'm still not gonna set F home for the fact that I don't want people camping me quite yet. So all I'm going to be doing is getting a chest, and then simply putting my stuff away except for the iron that I smelt up to go mining. So I'll get back to you guys when I have my iron smelted up and all my stuff in my chest. Alright, so I'm still smelting up some stuff. I'm actually going to take this iron out and move it here since I will be gone. I want to smelt up my gold. But I got the iron set on, so now I'll get haste 2 and night vision. So we're going to go mining and maybe see if we can find a spawner or some sort of diamond. So I'll get back to you guys anytime I find diamonds or anything important while mining. Alright, so I found the first diamonds of the map for me. And it's only... oh, no, there's more. It's about... okay, we got 8 diamonds from 4. Not too bad, but I'll get back to you guys if I find any more. And we hit the second patch. Let's see how many we find in here. I'm going to try to get a full diamond set, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Oh, there's more. And that's probably it. Yep, so we're up to 14 diamonds, 10 more to go. Hopefully we'll get that in this trip, and we can already get our set going on the first day. And I mined for like 3 more seconds and hit more diamonds, and it's a big patch. This might be able to get us to the 24 mark. 26. Alright, so I need to find my way back to home, and I've only got 4 more minutes of PvP time to try to make a base, but I don't think anyone's camping me, luckily. Alright, so I went and grabbed a bunch of wood and some glass and all the good stone, and I'm just smelting it up to make stone bricks. I'm also gonna make some slabs and stuff just for some base decorations. Obviously not the best at like decorating and stuff, but I'm gonna see what I can put together, and it's gonna be a bigger base than last one because I kind of just set up that temporary base in, you know, barely any time, and it was just there as temporary. But you know, map reset, and I got plenty of time to kind of set up a nice looking base, so why not do it? So I've just been clearing out some of the sand and working on formatting my land so that I can build a nice big base that looks awfully pretty. So I'll get back to you when some progression is made on the base. Alright, so I've got the basic base going. I know it's not the most beautiful, I'm not a great builder, but I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm sorry for the short episode. I didn't get on until a little late on the start of the world because I went out with some friends when it started and it was a bit laggy, so I just waited for it to stop. So I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. We're already pretty set up, and these boots I did also wear from my YouTube key, so that's pretty sick. We got feather falling boots already. Next episode we'll have to get that enchantment table set up and hopefully a nice looking base going, but I'll be working on that while I'm, you know, rendering and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys did enjoy the episode, and please remember to leave a like if you did enjoy. And Hydra's now back up and running. If you guys were wondering what the downtime, it's now fixed. So I'll catch you guys later.